Good morning, you beautiful bunch, you. How are you doing? It is just gone 6:15, the 30th of this month. I think it's May. Sometimes I can't remember. It is the 30th. Now, for some unknown reason, my phone, when I uploaded a video, it says the 28th, even though it was the 29th. Which I'm yet to understand why. That's rather baffling. One of my subscribers pointing that out to me. Yeah. Anywho, it is the 30th, because my lips are telling you it is the 30th, okay? So, whatever it says on the upload, it's the 30th. What am I after? Today, I am on my way to Lichfield for my first one, and then I should imagine it'll be backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. I might end up doing backwards and forwards to Lichfield today. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. You probably actually, well, then again, you might not, but you probably don't even care, to be fair. But you might be wondering why I seem to be doing this type of work of late. Okay. Where's my fucking pen disappeared to? Do you know, it's like, hunt the pen, hunt the pen. It is in here, because I put it in here last night. Yeah, yesterday afternoon, should I say, so it's in here somewhere. I got it. It's Tuesday. See, on my paperwork, it says the 29th. Yeah. CN, I think this is 63, isn't it? Is this 63? No, it's a 14. Woohoo! I can't remember. Let's just do this for a second. Right, yeah, so, yes, you might be wondering why I'm doing this backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. I don't know if you remember, a while back, I mentioned that one of our drivers had an accident. Well, subsequently, because of his injuries, the poor lad died. I'm not going to say who, why, what for or when, but that's pretty much the reason why I'm having to keep doing this same job, because it involved this same job. And they want to keep it as isolated as they possibly can. So for the time being, that's the reason why it's me going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. They do have one other person maybe at a time, but until it starts to settle down, and that's the thing, you see, that's what's happening. So I just thought I'd let you know as to the reason why, but obviously I can't go into specifics. That's just to be polite. And sadly, we lost one of our drivers. Right, tack out, we have 571443. Make it look like a 3 at least. Trail number 2016, Cannock to Lichfield. With whatever that is. Well, I was flicking through YouTube this morning, like I normally do on the morning, just to see what's what, anything interesting. Have you ever clicked on those sites? They tend to have the title like "must see" or "you would not believe" or "do you know that this?" Any kind of, you know, those kind of catchy titles, like, you know. And you look at the whoever uploaded, you're thinking, oh, here we go. So, as a curious person as I am, I click on it hoping to have some sort of interesting information, and what is presented to me is, to be quite honest with you, bullshit. And I'm like, fuck, but as soon as I hear that, that's the impression of a fucking computer voice that you hear, you know what I mean? Those humanised computer voices, a bit like Siri or Google or whatever, the fucking speaking shit, even like your sat nav on the screen that talks to you, those type of voices. Whenever you hear that, right, it just says to me, right, if the person who's making this video can't be asked to, I don't know, portray the information to us by himself and has to have a text-speech system, it just tells me that he's full of shit. Sorry, just tell me you're full of shit. I fucking hate it. It drives me up the wall. So as soon as it starts talking, click, off it goes. And it's done. You know what I mean? I can't be bothered with it. Because it's just bullshit. Because if I'm going to tell you something, why on earth would I want to put a computer voice in place of my voice? Because if I've got something to tell you, right, I will put it like this. My opinion. Not fact. My opinion. So I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, I think that is a pile of shit. You know what I mean? But it's me who's telling you. Because I emphasise and I show you the nature of the subject by the tones and the frequencies of my voice, the way it manipulates through the words that are spoken, and it comes across as being much more believable, if you like, in a way. There's actually you're gonna love this one. There's a way that speech works, right? When you speak in a certain way, if your tone is levelled off when you finish a sentence, it's like a normal phrasing. If it goes up in pitch at the end of the sentence, it tends to be a little bit non-believable. But if you go down in the sentence at the end of it and your tone runs down, well, it's more of an authoritative. It gives that person who's listening the belief that they're in charge. It's weird, isn't it? But anyway, as you know, I'll try to do my best for you. But yeah, I mean, it's every time I see something that looks interesting because they got the thumbnail on there, I think, oh, that might be interesting. And then that computer voice comes on. Oh man, I'm like, you fucking bastards! Off you go. Ta-da! Not interested. And yet they still have thousands of freaking views on it. I'm like, oh, maybe the few seconds that are on there, now that counts as a view. I fucking hope not, because that's a rip-off, that is. That's what I think of it, without a doubt. Fucking shitbox. CN 14 KB. But I did go through a couple of things. There's a couple of videos on there I like. Was one about scamming people, like, you know, I mean, you know, how to not fall for scammers. Which, when I finished watching it, I had a bit of a good giggle to myself, thinking, well, if people are that naive to fall for that shit, then they're stupid. But hey, never mind. But he did point out one thing that was quite, you know, it's like, well, yeah, I suppose, and that's the elderly that aren't quite, you know, technologically savvy, if you like, in a way. So there is that, I suppose. They're the ones who are vulnerable. I think that's it for now. But other than that, I mean, there wasn't really a fact. I mean, you're getting a lot of these on YouTube. You get a lot of these. I don't know, 5 fascinating this, 10 scary this, and I'm like, is that all YouTube is becoming? 10 of these and fucking 5 of that, and you know, the list of ultimate shit fucks or the ultimate fucking piss offs. Why isn't it anybody doing anything that's unless it's just me, unless I haven't found the interesting stuff, I might have to do a bit more, because when you come up with the recommended stuff, like, you know, on the screen, because on YouTube, when you're on the PlayStation, that is, I mean, I don't know what it's like on the Xbox, it's different on the phone as well, but when you're on the PlayStation, you click on it, it seems to flip up and down, it's all over sometimes it'll come up with someone who I'm subscribed to first, and then it'll be recommended, then it'll be recently uploaded, then another time it'll be recommended, recently uploaded, and fuck all else, and then what you've watched before. Then it'll be recently uploaded, it's all over the shop. It never seems to be one specific thing, and it gets a bit annoying, really, because you're trying to find shit that you want to do, and unless you've got something in your mind that you want to search for, I mean, then at least you just go, I want to watch that. But I like to to have that surprise, you know what I mean, that sort of like springs up on you, like the recommended stuff. But then if you look in the little print below, it says 2 years ago, 3 years ago, fucking 7 years. I'm like, what the fuck would I want to watch this shit for? It's ancient. It's pretty much fucking irrelevant now. You know what I mean? So recommended, realistically, needs to be altered, I think, with YouTube. I think it needs to be more recent instead of it being donkey's years old. I mean, I don't know why they do that. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be. I mean, if it's a week old, then fair enough. If it's a month old, well, you know, maybe. But when it's like a year, 2 years, 3 and 4 years ago since that video was uploaded, what's the fucking point? It's irrelevant now. It's fucking done. Unless it's somebody who's specifically looking for something. I mean, then fair enough. But to be honest with you, it does get annoying. Because I want something that grips me, something interesting. And if it is interesting, don't put a computer voice on it, because I just go, "Aah!" It's like a fucking, like, you know, nails in a chalkboard, like, fucking hell! You know what I mean? I just don't like it. It really fucking does my head in. So, if anybody out there is watching this video who does do those kind of videos, can you please fucking stop it? Anyway, I want to go now, and I will leave you that little tidbit, right? So you have a wonderful day, and as always, if there's anything interesting to show you through the day, I will do that for you. But if not, I will speak to you tomorrow, and I'll keep it updated as always. All right then? Bye! Have a good day! I know.